Today, one of these contestants could win a fantastic vacation because they're about to play the Great Getaway Game. And now here's the star of the Great Getaway Game, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, Rick. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Great Getaway Game, where our players are always testing their knowledge of travel trivia, while at the same time hoping to win a fabulous vacation. We give away a lot of good ones. Let's find out who those players are right now. Rick, who do we have?
Well, our returning champion, you'll remember from yesterday, is Ed Kittigrad. He's a retired reading teacher, and challenging Ed today is a dental hygienist, wife, and mom. Please welcome Stacy LaRosa.
Hello, Stacy. Hello, Ed. Ed won a trip for he and his wife to a dude ranch on yesterday's show. Now he's back to win another getaway today. By the way, Ed, you're a retired teacher. When you were teaching, what did you specialize in? What did you teach?
My last job was teaching reading.
Mm-hmm. You enjoyed
that? English and social studies.
You're a well-read man. No wonder you're doing so well on our show. Good luck, Ed, as we
Thank you.
Get another match underway today with this lady named Stacy LaRosa. Any relation to Julius?
No, not Julius.
How many times does any... Yeah, I guess a lot. You know that, huh? And you're a dental hygienist. Are people taking care of their gums and their teeth these days? A lot of business for you?
For the price of what a cleaning costs, yeah.
Okay, Stacy, I'll take your word for that. Welcome to the show, and good luck to you both. Couple of reminders before we get underway. There is a word hidden on the board, spelled in any direction, up or down, backwards or forward, any direction. You will never find one diagonally on the board, though. That's the only way. Find the word in this round, and you'll earn yourself 100 points, as well as a very nice prize. Rick, what's the prize?
Our prize in round one, Wink, is Washington Forge Mardi Gras flatware. Light and bright, it will add colorful cheer to table settings everywhere. Contemporary colors, dishwasher safe, and a service for 12 from Washington Forge and the Great Getaway Game.
Hey, Stacy and Ed, I'll remind you that all of our puzzle words are always 4, 5, or 6 letters. None of them less than 4. In other words, no 3s or 2s, all right? Our puzzle is on the board. The clue is on top. Think about that, on top, and there is at least one O in this word, maybe more. Ed, go to the board, please, as our champion, and get us started by picking a couple of numbers for a couple of letters.
9.
9 shows us a C, and
20.
20 shows us an S. Stacy, your turn.
16.
16, good for an O, and
12.
12 even does it over there for an F. Now we're ready to go. First toss-up question. The palace of the Dalai Lama is in this high-altitude section of Ed.
Tibet.
Tibet, yes, the high-altitude section of China known as Tibet. Ed, clue is on top.
14, please.
Number 14. Early on, but I guess.
No good.
Stacy and Ed, Alaska, Washington, California, and Hawaii all share this thunderous distinction. Are we talking about active volcanoes? How about it, Stacy?
Volcanoes.
Yeah, active volcanoes is what we're talking about. I live in California. I know about those. Stacy, please select.
4.
Number 4. The clue is on top. Any thoughts from what you see? Players, try this. This is a video snapshot question for Watch Your Monitors. You've taken this shot of West Virginia's Capitol Complex. What city are you in?
South Charleston.
Pardon?
South Charleston.
Is that acceptable? Yes, Charleston. Charleston, acceptable. South, north, east, or west, I guess. Very good, Stacy. Select, please.
28.
Pardon?
28.
28. C. Any thoughts? Clue on top. Stacy and Ed, which river flows over the Holland Tunnel? The Hudson River, the Danube River, or the East River? How about
the Hudson River.
Hudson River is right. Yes.
23.
23. On top. An O in the word. Ed and Stacy, the Empire State Building is struck by one of these on the average of 50... Stacy?
Lightning.
Yes. On the average of 50 times a year. Talking about lightning. Go to it.
7.
Pardon?
7.
7. Lightning's going to strike around here soon. We're getting close. On top, the clue. The capital of Delaware has no white cliffs as its name. Stacy?
Dover.
Right. Very good. So that everybody will know, I'm going to repeat that whole question. The capital of Delaware has no white cliffs as its name might imply. Is it Dever or Denver, Dover, or Mount Blanc? And Dover, of course. The White Cliffs of Dover. Stacy, back to the board.
15.
15. On top. Try this. Which city is at the end of the rail line when you head out of Nice on the Mistral? Is it Paris, Rome, or Detroit? Ed.
Paris.
Yes, Paris, France. What's your pleasure, Ed?
27.
Clue is on top. 27. B. On top. Nothing yet. Train travelers were not able to rest easy until George Pullman's 1859 in Ed.
The sleeping car.
That's right, the sleeping car or the sleeper car. Back to the board. Looking for something with a clue on top.
11.
11. Nothing comes to him yet. How fast can you drive on the German Autobahn? Stacy?
However fast you want.
That's right, just as fast as you think you can get away with it. Fast as you like. Stacy?
10.
Number 10. On top.
Oh, God.
Stacy, do you have a guess, please?
Crown.
Crown. That's it. I don't think there's any question. You always wear a crown on top, right, Ed? Stacy, congratulations to you. C-R-O-W-N. Let's go over there and just fill in that one letter that's missing. There it is, from bottom to top. C-R-O-W-N. Checking our score, Stacy, with that win. 100 plus your 50 gives you 150 points. Ed, in this game, you have 40 points. Never fear, however. By the way, you won the Mardi Gras flatware for that win, Stacy. When we come back for round number 2, all of the correct answers will be worth 20 points, and a correct solving of the puzzle will be worth 200 points. As we always like to say, and it's true, anybody can still win. We'll be back with round 2 of the Great Getaway Game right after we take a break. Welcome back, everybody, to the Great Getaway Game. The values in this round, Ed and Stacy, as I mentioned prior to that break, 20 points for each correct answer, 200 points for the correct solving of the puzzle. At this point, we have Stacy leading 150 points to Ed's 40 points. That's sort of a reversal for you, Ed, huh? Reversal of roles for our champion. Let's go see and check with Rick about the prize for this round.
Stacy and Ed, take a look at this. It's Artisan House old-fashioned red tricycle wall sculpture reflecting Americana through the artist's personality. Done in vari-colored antique metal from Artisan House and the Great Getaway Game.
Okay, let's take a look at our puzzle. It's on the board now and all ready for your perusal. The clue is going to be what's cooking. What's cooking? And there is at least one E, maybe more, but one E for sure in the word that you're going to be searching for on our board. To get us started, let's go to you, Stacy, since you're in the lead, and reveal 2 letters, if you will, please.
8.
Number 8 is her first choice.
21.
21 is her second choice. I've noticed a lot of people pick 21. All right, Ed.
All right. 25
25. Good for a B.
and 29.
29 down the road a piece gives you an H. Hands on buzzers, Ed and Stacy. If you flag down a taxi between 42nd and 48th Street near New York City's East River, you're most likely standing in front of, how about it, Ed?
The United Nations building.
Right on, you got it. United Nations building in New York City. Let's go to the board. What's your choice?
15.
Number 15 above the L. What's cooking is the clue. While enjoying lunch along the Champs-Élysées, you are contemplating this afternoon's activities. Which famous landmark would you probably... Ed.
The Eiffel Tower.
No. Stacy, which famous landmark would you probably not tour? Would it be the Roman Colosseum or the Arc de Triomphe?
The Roman Colosseum.
You're right. Wouldn't be there, would it? Stacy, to the board.
18.
Pardon?
18.
18. Gives you a T. Any thoughts? Clue is what's cooking. Ed and Stacy, this is a video scramble question. Watch your monitors. This U.S. landmark is located in our nation's capital. It stands 550... Ed?
Washington Monument.
Right. The Washington Monument stands 555 feet tall. Built in honor of the first president of the United States. Ed?
10.
Number 10, please. What's cooking? What is the capital of South Dakota? Is it Pierre's? Stacy.
Pierre.
Right. Pierre, South Dakota. Stacy.
4.
Clue is what's cooking. What's behind 4, though? Thought? What do they still call London newspaper industry, even though most publications have relocated? Is it Piccadilly Circus, number 10 Downing Street, or Fleet Street? Ed.
Fleet Street.
Right, Fleet Street, the answer. Back to the board, Ed. The clue is what's cooking?
11.
Number 11. Next question. In Chicago, what would you most likely be seeing if you were standing in the friendly confines? Would it be a baseball game, a spectacular zoo, or an original Picasso painting? Stacy?
The zoo?
No. Ed, do you have an answer? Would it be a baseball game or an original Picasso painting? Any thoughts?
Picasso painting.
No, a baseball game, so you lose 10 points. And let us go to the board and add one letter at random. It is an E. We add another random letter. It is a K. And neither one of you get to take a shot at it at this point. Stacy and Ed, the Pennsylvania Dutch are of what descent? Stacey?
Amish.
Pardon?
Amish.
No, the Pennsylvania Dutch are of what descent, Ed? Dutch, Swedish, or German?
German.
Right. Ed, let's go to the board. The clue is what's cooking?
16.
16. What's cooking? Where is the land of milk and honey? Israel, Wisconsin, or Ed?
Israel.
Israel, the land of milk and honey. Yes.
2.
Number 2. Still searching for a word. Word that goes with what's cooking. Known as the last colony, or beg your pardon, known as the lost colony, the English settlement of Roanoke Island was off the coast of what is now Massachusetts, Nova Scotia, or North Carolina. Ed?
North Carolina.
You've got it. North Carolina, the answer. Back to the board. Clue is what's cooking.
20.
20. A lot of letters showing. Has to be taking shape somewhere. Ed and Stacy, in Paris they call it a rolling carpet. In Bonn they call it a running strip. What do we call it in America? A runway, a moving sidewalk, or a window shade? Stacy?
Moving sidewalk?
Yes. Your turn. Clue is what's
28?
cooking. Pardon?
28.
28. What's cooking? No answer yet. On the island of Jamaica, the drivers call these sleeping policemen. Are they speed bumps, traffic lights, or cows who have wandered onto the street? Ed?
Traffic bumps.
Well, yes, speed bumps. I think that's what you meant.
Yes,
Speed
bumps.
bumps acceptable, yes. Speed bumps, traffic lights, and you said traffic bumps. Okay, Ed, back to the board.
23.
23 is his choice. Shows us an E. What's cooking, Ed?
Not my brain.
All right, not his brain. You may someday be able to cross under the English Channel in a tunnel. What is the tunnel known as? The Big Dipper, the Chunnel, or the Grand Design? Ed?
The Chunnel.
Chunnel is the common term for the tunnel under the English.
5.
Pardon?
5.
By the way, we're in the last game due to time. Number 5 is an I. What's cooking? Still no answer on this one. This is a tough one, isn't it? The chain of cities from Washington, D.C. to Boston is known as a what? A megalopolis, a metropolis, or a Gotham? Ed?
Megalopolis.
Yes, a megalopolis. Still looking for something that's related to what's cooking.
13.
Number 13. Still in the final game. Where does the British royal family reside? Buckingham Palace, Westminster, Ed?
Buckingham Palace.
That is correct. Still looking for something that says what's cooking on that board.
19.
19.
Okay.
Still don't see it up there, all right? Okay, that means that we got to have a speed round because we're almost out of time. Ed and Stacy, I'll start calling out the numbers, and as soon as one of you knows it, why, jump right in. Either one of you can win. Number 1, an O. Number 6, E. 7, F. 12, A. 14, M. 17, O. 22, L. 24, 26. All right, Stacy, did you ring in first? All right, you're lit up. What is the answer?
Galley?
That's it. Congratulations to you, Ed, for playing a good game. Stacy, congratulations. Ed, it looks easy now, doesn't it, huh?
Yeah.
Galley, yeah, place where we eat. Well, let's see, final numbers. We're 390 for you, Stacy, as our champion, and Ed, you have 200 points. So congratulations to you, Stacy. You're going to have the opportunity to win a great getaway vacation to some great spot when we come back in just a moment. Ed, I want to congratulate you because not only are you a nice person, but you're one heck of a player of the great getaway game. Thank you very, very much. And it was a delight meeting your wife, too. You too, Evelyn. We're going to be back with Stacy as she tries to win a great getaway vacation right after these words. Stacy La Rosa. I like to say that. Good Italian name, right?
Jewish Italian.
Well, Jewish Italian. I came close. Anyway, Stacy, it's nice to have you up here. You won the game, and of course, you get the opportunity now to go on one of those great getaway vacations. By the way, where would she go if she wins this little puzzle here, Chief?
Chief? You mean Rick?
Yes.
Thank you, Big Stacy. If you can find all 5 words in 30 seconds, you're on your way to Costa Rica. Not bad. You and a guest will fly to San Jose on LAXA Airlines of Costa Rica. In flight, you'll enjoy gourmet food and friendly service from LAXA Airlines. Then on to the Carriere Resort and Country Club, located in Costa Rica's picturesque Central Valley. This charming resort features golf, tennis, horseback riding, gyms, and gourmet food from Carriere Resort and Country Club and the Great Getaway Game.
You know our Indian chief out there, Rick, huh? Would you take this in your hand, Stacy? Please? Here's the way it works. I'm going to give you 5 words within a specified theme. If you find all words in the puzzle that you're going to see on this telestrator in front of you within 30 seconds, you'll win that getaway vacation to Costa Rica. Our theme is at the zoo. At the zoo, and the 5 words are tiger, lion, snake, chimp, and zebra. 30 seconds, go.
Tiger,
1,
lion,
2,
snake,
3,
zebra,
4. One more. 22
Chimp.
seconds. You got them all. In no short order. Congratulations. Very well done. Looks like a Chinese laundry list, doesn't it? Boy, the way you did that. Would you do me a favor? Show me how you did that again.
I don't remember.
No, well, you got them all marked for you, see. So
Tiger,
lion,
zebra, snake, and chimp.
I always like to make them do it because I'm afraid I can't find them all. Very well done. Okay, congratulations to you. You won the trip to Costa Rica, and I see nobody's out there any happier than your hubby, and we'll meet him right after we come back from this commercial timeout. All righty? Stacy, put it there. We'll be right back. Very, very nice. Say hello to Stacy and her husband, Freddie La Rosa. Freddie, she did very well, huh?
Very well.
Represented the family well. She won the Mardi Gras flatware, first of all, and the wall sculpture, and most importantly, a trip to Costa Rica. And you're not going to use it, though. You're going to give it to somebody very special.
Yes, I'm giving the trip to my parents for job well done for babysitting.
Babysitting over the years, that's very nice. However, if you come back on our next show and win something, will you then take advantage of that?
Absolutely.
So the next trip will belong to you two, right?
Right.
Okay, we'll see you again next time.
Thank
See you
you.
on the next show. I'm Rick Martindale. For all of us here at the Great Getaway Game, thank you for being with us. Bye-bye.
Some parting contestants will receive Pasta Mama. Pasta Mama brings sumptuous versatility to gourmet meals with its designer line of pasta. Everything from cayenne pepper fettuccine to a large assortment of delicious pastas and sauces. For a complete look at the Pasta Mama line, call 1-800-456-4045. And travel arrangements furnished by Travel Savers, the nation's leading chain of independent travel agencies. Consult your yellow pages for the Travel Savers agency nearest you. Call 1-800-726-SAVE for Travel Savers. Game is a Brockway television production in association with Wink Martindale Enterprises and the Travel Channel.